So let's go ahead and continue our study of surface area, lateral, and total. So first thing I'm going to do whenever I look at this object is I'm going to identify what the base is. So I'm going to say that this guy's the base because I see four sides that are exactly like this. Two in the front, two in the back. So now I'm going to go ahead and do step one. We're going to find the perimeter of the base. So I see here that this side is 6. That means that this side has also got to be 6. And these that are opposite have got to be 6. There are two sides of 6 and two sides of 5. My perimeter is equal to 22. Now I need to go ahead and find how tall my object is. My object, if that is considered my base, if here is my base, that means that it's laying flat, and this is going to be my height, 11. Now I can find my lateral surface area. I just multiply those two numbers. Now I'm going to go ahead and find the area of my base. So that's going to be length times width for this rectangle. And of course, I can go ahead and take my base and add two of them with my lateral surface area in order to get my total surface area. And I find out that my total surface area is 302. All right, let's continue on. So again, here we have another object. We don't really care what they look like. I'm going to identify my base. I see three items that go around that look similar. So here, here, and the one at the bottom. There's only two of these guys, front and back. So those guys are going to be my bases. So first thing I need to do is I need to identify the perimeter of my base. So I see here 20, so this has got to be the same. And over here are the same as each other as well. My perimeter is going to be 20 plus 20 plus 32. That gives me a total perimeter of 72. Now I'm going to go ahead and find my height. Because those were identified as my bases here, that means that this object is 9 inches tall. So my height is equal to 9. Now in order to find my lateral surface area, all I have to do is multiply those two numbers together. And I'll put that one in my calculator. And I find out my lateral surface area is 648. Now I can go ahead and find the area of my base. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to locate what the formula is. Well, this is a triangle, 1/2 BH, or BH over 2. The base of which and the height of which are already given to us. So 1/2 times 32 times 12. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my calculator. And I find out the area of the base is 192. Now I can go ahead and calculate my total surface area. I just take that lateral surface area and add 2 times the area of my base. And I'm going to use my calculator for this one. So 648 plus 2 times 192. And I get a total surface area of 1,032. Notice how we're still sticking with the same 5 steps. It doesn't matter which one of these objects is going to be what kind of object each one of these is. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one. So I see 2 items that I'm going to identify as my bases. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and first find the perimeter of my base. So 2 times 28 plus 2 times 34, because there's 2 34s here and here, and 2 28ths here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my calculator. And I end up with the perimeter of 124. Now I need to go ahead and identify the height of my object. So if I said this is the base, then that means this is bottom, top, so its height, how tall it is 15. H equals 15. Now in order to find my lateral surface area, I just multiply those two numbers together. 124 times 15. 1,860. All right, so we're on our way there. Now I need to find the area of my base. Because this is a rectangle down here, even though it looks like a square, it's a rectangle because it's two different measurements. I need to multiply length times width. Doesn't matter which order. So let's find out what that is. 28 times 34. Enter. All right. So 952. Okay. Final step. Now we're going to calculate that total surface area. I'm going to go ahead and add my lateral surface area plus 2 times the area of my base. So 1,860 plus 2 times 952. So my total surface area is 3,764. All right, let's take a look at another one. Here's another triangular prism. Again, first step is I'm going to identify the perimeter of the base. Well, I'm going to call this guy my base because that already has a height measurement on it. So I'm going to go ahead and say 29, 29, and 40. So my perimeter is 29 plus 29 plus 40. Let's put that in the calculator. 29 times 2 plus 40. My perimeter is equal to 98. Now I need to find my height, but not the height of my base, which is this guy. Instead, the height of my object, which is this one, 25. Now I can go ahead and find my lateral surface area. I just take those two numbers and multiply them together. And I end up with 2,450. Now I can go ahead and find the area of my base. Because this is a triangle, BH over 2. The B is 40. The H is 21, all divided by 2. Let's put that in our calculator. 40 times 21 over 2. 420. So the area of my base is 420. If I wanted to find my total surface area, I would take that lateral surface area and add 2 of my base areas. And I would find out that my total surface area is equal to 3,290. All right, let's take a look at one more. So again, we have a rectangular prism on this guy. So I'm going to identify this guy and this guy as the bases, meaning, number 1, my perimeter is going to be 2 times 6 plus 2 times 2. Number 2, my height of my object is 12. Number 3, my lateral surface area is just those two numbers multiplied together. $192. Number 4, the area of my base is going to be length times width. or base times height, as other people say, which is 12. So my total surface area is going to be equal to my lateral surface area plus 2 times the area of my base. So I'll put that one in my calculator. And I find that my total surface area is 216. All right, let me find a cylinder. All right. So here we have a problem that says Mindy covers a hat box in decorative fabric for her room. How many square inches of fabric does Mindy use to cover the entire box? They want total surface area. Okay. All right. So first thing, I need to find the perimeter. But this is actually a circle. So I'm looking for circumference, 2 pi r. Now, I see that this 18 goes from side to side. That's a diameter. So in order to find my radius, I just divide it by 2. All right, so now I can plug it in. 2 pi times 9. Okay, second thing, I need to find my height. Well, if this guy is my diameter, this is 11 inches tall. So my height is equal to 11. Okay, number 3, my lateral surface area. I'm going to take those two items and I'm going to multiply them together. And I'll go ahead and use my calculator. And I end up with a lateral surface area of approximately 622.04. Notice they're trying to trick us. They didn't ask about lateral, they asked about total. So we have to keep going. Let's find the area of the base. And that would be pi r squared. So pi times 9 squared. I'll put that in my calculator. Pi times 9 squared. 254.47. All right, let's go ahead and make up that total surface area. I'm going to take that first number, 622.04, and add 2 of the areas of the base. Let's go ahead and put that in our calculator. So my total surface area for this cylinder would be 1,130.98 inches squared. And that is approximately consistent with answer choice C. Alrighty, so thanks so much for paying attention today. Please make sure that you focus on your assignment, and I'll see you guys next time.